Hello everyone and welcome to Enter the Gungeon Unloaded. I'm Baldy Chris and this is now episode 14. I think I had a miscount on the number of episodes during the previous episode where I called it 12 but it was in fact 13. And true to form for the number 13, it was a little unlucky in places. There was a total of 3 runs in the episode. The first one, I think I died somewhere on the oubliette, did not cover myself in glory for sure. And then on the second episode, which I think was also in the oubliette, battery ran out in my controller at a very compromising time. The game doesn't go into pause when that happens. And I was basically dead by the time I got changed over to a different controller. So it wasn't going well at all. And then in the third run, which I didn't hold out much hope for after that, I managed to get to the past for the Marine and beat it, while also unlocking Paradox at the same time as well. And for what it's worth, also completing a hunting quest for Rifle. So that all went quite well. So now playing it as the pilot. I mean, the pilot's got quite a lot of good attributes, but his starter weapon is absolute rubbish. One of his good attributes is that he's got a lockpick. I'm going to try and lockpick this chest, it might backfire. No, it's worked. There's only a 50-50 chance of that happening. Okay, so just to show you what I mean about his starter weapon. Doesn't have a great range on it, you can see it's falling short of the wall there. And it doesn't pack much of a punch and it's got a fairly small magazine size. So if you're used to playing as the Marine and going on to play as the pilot, it's a bit of a shock to the system. But equally, if you play as the pilot for a while, because he gets a shop discount, his keys are cheaper than for any other character. Same for the hearts as well, and the blanks, yeah, all very cheap. The lockpicks are a good way to get chest items for free, so long as they work. And he can carry a second active item as well. I haven't actually got any active items for sale in the shop. But yeah, if you like the attributes that the pilot's got, he's a good character to play as. So if you are used to playing as the pilot, and then you go to play as another character, you will find that you tend to play a little bit better, because you've been playing with a bit of an underpowered character compared to the other ones. So, right, my lockpick hasn't recharged yet, so I can't have a go at that one just yet. Still need to be on the lookout for caped bulletkins as well. Don't think we've actually encountered any since beating the first past. But that is what triggers them to start appearing, is having a pass beaten, at least one. We've now got 2 beaten, Hunter and Marine. So yeah, in the last episode we had Super Space Turtle and a Turtle Problem, which they both synergised together. I didn't know exactly in what way, but it ended up that I had 4 Super Space Turtles all at once. And they were pretty powerful actually. I think they did a lot of the win for me. It's a very close run thing as well. The dragon fight was... I forgot, I picked up a new weapon. Maybe I should be using it for a bit. Certainly not going to leave the ammo for the rat. Yeah, the dragon fight was down to a half heart for a significant amount of it before having to pull off a bunch of decent dodge rolls and then let the turtles take out the hearts. And then obviously you lose any pickups really by the time you get into the past. So that was down to just me. Couldn't let the turtles take credit for beating the past. And I don't find the Marines one particularly easy, but yeah, I've done it a few times now, so it didn't go too badly. I think it was down to 1 heart still. It didn't go perfectly by any stretch of the imagination, but it did get beat, and that's all that counts. But yeah, we'll see what we get this time. It's looking like we're getting a lot of blue chests. Try the lockpicks again. It's worked again. I'm riding my luck here. Now, that's a good item because we get an extra heart container. And that's always good. Plus, if we get hit, which is likely at some stage, if we get hit, it will send little fragments of heart flying all around the screen, which will get some kind of revenge damage against other enemies. The weapon I chose there was probably not best advised for the purposes of keeping the water barrel intact, but I did manage it. Good luck rather than good planning. Don't suppose my lockpicks have recharged already, have they? They have, but that's what happens when you get a fail on the lockpicks, is that the lock gets sealed off. So really the only thing left you can do after that is try and shoot the chest open, which has got a very low chance of working, about 5%. So we've just got a piece of junk there. This weapon certainly lacks precision, however it's done enough of a job there. Oh, that was close. I mean, I knew the attack was coming as well, I just dodged badly. Ah. So that was unfortunate, took a hit there. So no flawless, but already got an extra heart container. Wouldn't have been averse to having another one, though. It's always good. Have at least got a spot of health to be able to take out the dispenser as well. So maybe I should stick around to actually pick it up. Okay. Have a bit of a look for secret rooms. Nothing so far. Really can't tell if that wall is showing a deformity there or not. It's not adding to it now. This is another attribute that the pilot gets, is the ammo capacity on the guns he picks up are 10% bigger than normal, so that one should only have 140 rounds in it, but we've got 154. So yeah, plenty of perks on the pilot. Just the starter weapon that's rubbish. But yeah, I might try picking up the TV this run. We shall see. No sign of secret rooms so far, so I'm just going to use a blank in here. Didn't get anything for that, and then try this room as well. Still nothing. Okay, anything in the shop worth actually having? Yeah, I'll take the alien sidearm, why not? Also forgot to check if we had enough keys to get into the oubliette, which we did, but I'll buy another key anyway. You can use the pilot's lockpick ability here as well, but you can only do one at a time because of the recharge. And even if so it only takes one of them to fail to lock the thing completely. So if you're desperate to go to the oubliette, that's not a good tactic. Sometimes as the pilot I'll just come in and attempt to lockpick one, and if it works then you only need one more key to get in, so it's kind of a sort of preemptive attempt. You either make the decision you can get one more key, or it doesn't work and you're not going at all. Straight into a trap room, not what I like to see. clever, got away with it. These enemies are not particularly threatening since they've got a blind spot in front of them. So as long as you don't move and just stay directly in front of them, they can't hit you. Becomes more difficult to do when there's other enemies in the room, of course. That did not go so well, let's be honest. Trying to use the sidearm fired up when it's charged up, but it takes a little longer than I think every time, and all that happens is I end up firing off a normal shot, but slowly. Also forgot to charge before I entered the room there, which is a rookie error. Yeah, it's quite a long charge on this weapon. Got rid of the Pupulon there. They just fire too many bullets. Away grenades. Okay, so we're doing alright for keys this time around. We've got a shrine of some sort over here. This one is quite a good one, but unfortunately it gets cumulatively more expensive. So I can't use it again because it'll be 20 cash next time, then 30 the time after that, and so on. I need a key to get to the old crest, that's rude. So literally trigger finger gives you a faster rate of fire on weapons, which is a handy thing to have. Although, what we got? Wouldn't be too good for the alien sidearm, because that's quite fast already, but it'd be alright for the other ones, so that might be worth saving up for. Let's see what else we get on the floor. Oops. Let's try another lockpick. Did quite well with the lockpick success rates, I'll be honest. Okay, so we've got a shotgun type weapon. That's worth having for sure. With reflective bullets as well. Thought I'd got off the poison quick enough there, but evidently not. It turns all the enemies it hits rectangular. Yeah, it's packed a bit of a punch as well. So this is quite a pleasing weapon to have. Yeah, to be able to deal with those green shotgunners in 2 hits is definitely worth having. Okay, I don't think I actually said what the shrine does. It, for every time you use it, increases the chances that you might get some additional bullets appear out of nowhere when you fire your weapon. And the more times you use the shrine, the more likely it is to happen, or the more often it happens. So I've only been able to use it once. Haven't got that much money, so it might just be the once that we use it. Yeah, still haven't noticed any caped bulletkins. It's entirely possible there were some in the last round, the last episode, but because I had the turtle army on my side, it could mean that the turtles just shot any friendly bulletkins in addition to the actual enemies. Or it might be there weren't any. Just don't know. Certainly I didn't see that I'd killed any. That doesn't mean I didn't. Good knockback on the weapon there, so we're getting stuff into the pit as well. Already got the trophy for putting enemies in pits, but it does deal with enemies quicker if you get them into pits, so certainly not averse to using it more than or, you know, beyond the confines of getting a trophy. Okay, another trap room. Don't have to cross it just yet. That's not one of the worst trap rooms necessarily. Perhaps more likely to lose health in this room. Oh, really? Well, I did think that I'd managed to time the roll correctly there, but I took a hit off one of the smallest enemies in the game, which is a bit pathetic. However, the resultant ice heart thing, I think, finished it off, so one way or the other, he got rolled to death, just not the most ideal way. Since the lockpicks have worked so many times so far, I'm not going to risk it again when I've actually got keys, and a green chest is pretty decent quality. So I could actually get keys now if I play well, apparently. Thus removing the benefit attached to the lockpick for the most part. Oh, there's a long walk up to that trap room. Okay, should just be able to walk straight across the bottom. Famous last words. Okie dokes. Right, I've got something that fires a bit faster. Try the Magnum. Or actually, do I want to try and boost myself in some other way? So we've emptied the chests already. Need a key for the old crest. Oh yeah, let's have that. And then I haven't quite got enough to be buying the extra effect from the shrine. Might pop back to the shrine after this boss fight though. Should get some money from the boss fight. Very annoying to be squeezed into the corner when he does that explosive attack. More annoying still to fire off little shards of ice all over the screen as your little revenge attack. At a point where he's... oh, get off. Point where he's unassailable because he's exploded. Health's not looking terribly good actually, I have to say. Right, we'll have some kind of refill here at least. So we've got a viewer now. Hello viewer. Yeah, wouldn't have minded a better refill than that if I'm honest. And I think that's Cog of Battle, which should give me, in theory, faster reloads, but I keep mistiming it. No ammo refill, not ideal. Okay, I will go visit that shrine wherever it is. It's over there. And I'll get the old crest as well. Possibly more from the point of view of just giving me more hit points rather than actually wanting to get into the abbey. And I can't afford anything else here, so could look for secret rooms of course. Let's do that and then head off to the next floor. Ooh, found one straight away. Okay. And they don't need keys, which is good. Oh, bastard. Oh, I am super bummed by that. I did not see the floor traps on my colour settings. And the ice fragments shattered the black chest as well. Well, that is just not acceptable. Not acceptable whatsoever, yeah. It took a bit more damage, and in my haste to try and get out of it, jumped into a fucking pit. Ugh. Not acceptable. Not one little bit. Actually, fuck it. Let's play as Paradox. We've got 5 hegemony credits. Let's use them to play as Paradox. And we'll see what Paradox has given us. Yeah. So Paradox is an unlockable character. I unlocked it in the last episode. And he will start with one of the starter weapons from one of the other characters. It's the pilot's one, which is, as I demonstrated in the last episode, shit. We've got machine pistol as a secondary weapon as well. It gets another random weapon from those that have been unlocked up to that point. And he also gets a passive item as well, so we are immune to poison damage, which would be good on the oubliette because there's quite a lot of poison dealing enemies down there. So maybe not the strongest start that you could expect out of the Paradox. Yeah, weapon that doesn't reach the other side of the room, but yeah, the machine pistol's pretty decent, so in fact might just use the machine pistol as the default weapon, considering it is markedly better, and just hope we get ammo top-ups. I think it was the machine pistol that I used to kill the dragon in the last episode, actually. That and 4 super buff turtles, but But yeah, my only real complaint with the machine pistol is that it seems to need to be reloaded quite often, and the reload's not especially quick. None of them wearing capes. Good. No, it's not good. I want to see capes bulletkin, but it's good in that I haven't killed any. Okay, so no lockpicks this time. So I will hold off opening that till I know what the other chests on the floor are going to give us. Very small room there. I'm quite pleased I managed to not get hit by the grenades there. I didn't think I'd managed it, but obviously just far enough away. Before you get off the wall, just far enough away to not get caught in the blast radius. Okay, green chest is probably going to get opened. Extra blank, we'll have that, thank you very much. Okay, what you got for a shopkeeper? So the backpack is essentially one of the items that the pilot starts with. It's determined to make me play as pilot. Even though I'm playing as Paradox. So yeah, that's an extra active item slot, which certainly does come in useful, but at the minute we don't have any active items, so being able to hold 2 and having none isn't terribly beneficial right at this exact point in time. Bottle is an active item, can't buy both of them anyway. Bottle is not that good, it just allows us to carry things like health and ammunition to be used at a later stage, meaning you can carry them from one floor to the next, whereas ordinarily they have to be used on the same floor. Mass shotgun, well, it's a shotgun of some kind. Probably out of the price range, however well this floor goes. Change back to the starter weapon for this, since it's only going to be these enemies in this room, and they're not that hard to deal with as long as you stay away from them. Did get hit by a little blob in the last episode actually, but in general they're quite easy to deal with. Okay, so let's open up that green chest, it's the best of the ones we've got. Charm horn, somebody's going stealing. So yeah, I'll take the mass shotgun and find out if it's any good or not. Thanks, Bello. There is eventually a trophy for stealing 10 items off the shopkeeper. I don't know how many I've nicked so far, but hopefully making some decent progress towards that. kind of letting this boss take away some of the foliage in the room for me, because it's just in the way. So there's a certain distance away from enemies that it's ideal to be with this weapon. You hit them with the ball, it does a lot of damage. And then I think secondary damage when it splinters into smaller shots as well. Ow, annoying. There we are. Trying to be a bit too slick about it and got hit, so no flawless. And JK, which is really not a very good weapon. Okay. And he appears to be unaware of my thieving, so I'll buy a key. And what do we get? We got an item out of the green chest, so the other chest room will be a weapon chest, so I'll have that. The origami is a halfway decent weapon. Have a quick look for secret rooms. Don't think we got one there. Don't seem to have one there either. I'll go junk the chest as well. No use whatsoever. Not at this point anyway. We haven't got enough keys to go to the oubliette. Forgotten it was even an option. I don't know why. I've been to the oubliette hundreds of times. So no sign of chest secret rooms in the chest rooms. I'll just check the lift room and be on my way if I can't see it here, because I have got more than 2 blanks. I don't want to just feel like I'm wasting them looking for secret rooms, so I'll hang on to the extra blank for the second floor. Hopefully it'll do a bit good. And yeah, if I remember, I might come back for the TV. Actually, no, I probably won't bother. Not while I've got the charm horn, because the charm horn is gonna let me nick stuff and occasionally charm enemies as well. I mean, that's what it's actually supposed to be used for. Let's use it in this first fight room. Appears to be doing close to 0 damage with this weapon on this floor. I had a jammed enemy there, so I've obviously got some level of curse. You get some for stealing, so that'll serve me right. Also, there was cursed pots there as well, which I don't think picked up any additional curse from. Cursed pots again. So yeah, if you walk through the purple surrounds of those things, you pick up curse. Oh, where did the Chancekin go? Just about got it. So I think I've lost armour there trying to get what turned out to be a Guan stone, so that was not the best gamble to have taken it, I would think. Still, Guan stone might come in useful. It's the last of the ammo in that gun. Let's try the JK for a while, which is not good. Why haven't you got anything good, Bello? I mean, this stuff's barely worth nicking. Although, I might nick the Nord key. Still need to recharge the charm horn though. Yeah, this fire rate is a bit pathetic. Very optimistically looking for any capes on these bulletkin, but I don't think any of them have them. Taking a hit there as well. I mean, the mere fact that they were closing in on me does indicate that they weren't the caped bulletkin, because the caped bulletkin just wander around at random. Right, come back and be hit enough times to die, thank you. Right, shall I head back to the shop and nick something? Cluster mine would actually replace the charm torn if I took that anyway, I think, as with the weird egg. So yeah, I'm just going to nick the Nord key. Okay, so we've got the option to go to the resourceful rats floor if we want to. Don't think I'm at all well set up for fighting the rat right now, but it's an option. If nothing else, it's one more stolen item, so... I think that's the second time I've stolen that key as well. So yeah, it must be making steady progress towards the thievery trophy. Okay, can you let me have those things without igniting me, please? Ah. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there. I did mention earlier on that I'd had a problem in the previous episode where my controller ran out of battery, so I'm sat plugged in with a USB at the moment, so there really shouldn't be any way that it runs out of battery, but it did just run out of battery, oddly, and then immediately let me switch the same controller back on. So don't know what the hell's going on there. Okay, so a couple of green chests there. Is this the altar room? It is. So, guess... Oh, still haven't been up here. This might just be the boss room above here though. Oh, not yet. I was going to say, I guess we'll just go buy a key and then open up both the chests. There's the boss room there. Slightly funny angle, you don't normally have to double back to get to it. Suppose I could have just opened one of them and waited till after the boss fight to see if I got given another key. An amulet, so we could freeze things on using a blank. Is that slower enemy bullets? No. What does that do? Heals up, obviously, but that's a very brief explanation. Nope, still none the wiser as to exactly how that works. Maybe you get, I don't know, half a heart would do you a full heart's worth of healing. I don't know. Right, let's try the mass shotgun again with, maybe the machine pistol in reserve. Slight difficulty with having to try and get up close to maximise the effectiveness of this attack. There we are. It's done the job though. And bye bye statue. Okay, so it's half a heart. Yes, half a heart does a full heart of health. So that's pretty good. And yeah, as much as I like the charm horn, that stuff star is an invincibility thing, temporary obviously, but invincibility nonetheless. So I'm definitely having it instead of the charm horn. Right, secret rooms I guess. Let's have a quick look out by the lift. Nope. Chest rooms, probably not this one, it's a bit too tightly packed. go. Right. I'm getting flashbacks to the last one I got where I thought there was space to stand beside the flame traps. This time there is. Okay, trank gun, which I don't think's actually that good. However, it was a freebie, or only cost a blank anyway. Right, what's on the next floor? Or do I want to pick up the TV? No, I do not want to pick up the TV, not with this active item in. TV is very annoying to have to carry all the way to the 5th floor. Done this shortcut already, I think. Just double checking. Yeah, must have done. So it's the 4th floor shortcut that's needed. Which I think I've given him the master round he's needed, so he would need a whole stack of hegemony credits, which I don't have. A whole lot of keys and cash, which I don't have. And a whole lot of junk, which I don't have, so shortcut's not getting done. Not just yet, anyway. Why are you dead yet? How many times do I have to hit you? Yes, wahahaha, crash into wall. It's not that threatening, really. Right, what's your challenge, matey boy? Yeah, well, I've got something that makes me invulnerable, so I will take your challenge. And what weapon to use to hopefully increase the chances even further. Not really enough in that. Let's use the origami. Ah! And I fell into a fucking pit as well. I opened up a secret room. There's a consolation prize. Paltry show indeed. Thief, I haven't nicked anything off you. I have stolen a few things already this run, but... Okay, save that for later. We'll save that for later. And... do I really only fire off 3 rounds in that room? Right, let's put some in the machine pistol then. Everything else should be just about full, I think. Very disappointing, that. And completely forgot to use the thing that would have made me invulnerable as well. Seriously, why is there still big circles of bullets coming over? I thought I'd killed the Gungeon. Clearly there was more than one of them. Is he dead yet? Still not dead. Oh, you little shit. Right. Come on then. Give you circles of bullets, mate. Yeah, remember to use the invulnerability item in that room at least. Just as a means of getting revenge for something that had given me what I felt was a bit of a rude hit. Slightly surprised I did manage to kill a dragon with this. It doesn't appear to be doing huge amounts of damage. Ah, as if to prove my point. Oh, for God's sake. And it's empty now as well. There we are, one more for the killing things while riding in a minecart trophy. Okay, where are we at? There we are, managed to get a trophy there for killing a frozen enemy by rolling into it. Not quite sure how it got frozen, to be honest, but I saw it was frozen, I thought, let's do it. Of course, it would be the third one that I go for. Right, what's in the shop? Right, I have double healing, so let's... I thought I had double healing. Why haven't I got double healing? I have still got that item. Maybe it doesn't do it all the time. It didn't do it at all there. And Bella, you've got nothing worth stealing, so I'm glad I got rid of the Charm Torn. Don't get me wrong, I'd have probably still stolen stuff off you just for the sake of it. Right, have we had any chest rooms so far? We've had a green chest. Okay, we'll see if we get any key drops. If not, I'll come back and buy keys. Okay, now there were rats running around in this room, so somewhere in the room is a hatch. There we are, where the big dust clouds pop up, and that's where the hatch is. And that's appeared on the mini-map now, so I can come back to that at a later stage. I will need a key for that. In addition to the Nord key and 2 blanks. jammed enemy there, which I believe is courtesy of another enemy at the top of the screen. Yes, it is. It's pissing me off, so rather than wasting ammo trying to kill the jammed one, let's go up and deal with what's jamming it. Okay, so still no luck with the key drops. What you got for us? Don't particularly care for remote bullets. You can steer your bullets after shooting with that, which can be useful, but I'm too busy running away and it just tends to make my shots miss as a result. I can miss without the assistance of something that makes them more likely to miss, even though it's the opposite of what it's supposed to do. Laser sight should improve accuracy. Drum clip improves overall ammo capacity size, or possibly just magazine sizes, if not the overall capacity. We've still got a room we've not been to yet. Which might just be the boss room, to be honest. It is, right. Okay. Gonna open one of the chests. Hope we get a decent weapon out of it. Or a mimic. Bastard. How did I not notice that first time round? Got me with its full jammed shot as well, bastard. Yeah, it is a weapon, it's just not a very good one. Right. That's annoying as well, because had I noticed that, then I could have done that without using a key, without losing health, and then been able to go open the other chest as well. Right. Don't appear to be landing terribly many hits with this. Or indeed any. Right. So what to use instead? Let's try the icebreaker. That's not the fucking icebreaker, why aren't you using it, you turd? Something else I've realised I've done as well is I use the blank instinctively. Which means, unless I get another one from somewhere, can't go visit that rat floor anyway. Despite all my brilliant thievery earlier. Ugh. Shite. Yeah, can't visit the rat floor. Bit of a moot point if you die before you get there. Okay, could play as Paradox again, but I think I'd rather hang on to the hegemony credits for the time being. This was kind of an issue I had with getting the Paradox on my original save file, was I never had enough hegemony credits to feel like I wanted to spend them playing as the Paradox when there's still stuff to buy. Airstrike's quite handy, Ration is quite handy, M16 I think is alright as well. Devolver's quite good too. I mean, there's plenty of decent stuff around that requires a fair few hegemony credits as well. So we'll try for a pilot run, and might try picking up the TV, purely because of his second active item slot. So it makes it a little bit easier to be able to bring it all the way to the 5th floor. Still haven't seen any of the Caped Bulletkin, which, I don't know, visited a good number of floors since getting a pass beaten. So you'd think I should have seen some by now, but I haven't noticed any. That's helpful. So that doesn't actually damage you, but it does send you back to previous rooms and they'll be repopulated with enemies again. Thankfully there weren't many in that room. You don't get any cash for killing them second time round. Yeah, that would have been a quick route to the boss. Don't think I'm going to be taking the boss on with the pilot starter weapon. I mean, it's manageable, it's just not advisable. What we got here? Bit of armour, thank you. And a crossbow. Wasn't a good shot, was it? God, this fires really slowly. Mind if it could hit bloody barn door, but I can't believe that mimic got me in the last run, because do usually make a point of shooting at chests to ensure their lack of mimicry. But yeah, clearly wasn't careful enough in the last run. I am still alive, and you've got nothing worth having. Water pistol. Pfft. Sort of tempted by the heart locket, because it's an extra heart container straight off the bat. Of course I'm forgetting this character has got lockpicks. Let's go try lockpicking that brown chest. Okay, slightly cursed with the knife shield, so we are now carrying two active items, got the lockpicks and the knife shield. Don't know if that knife shield is going to be bad news for the water barrel. Yes, it is. Bye bye oubliette. Unless I go buy that water pistol, which I definitely don't want to do. Very nervous about the explosive barrel there, with good reason it seems. Okay, so knife shield's all gone now anyway. Right, I'll use a key. And yeah, not super fond of that, but I'll take it. Chancellor's jammed. Don't know that I've seen that before. Don't know what difference it might make, but yes, certain bosses leave behind things that you can destroy, and although there's no real benefit to doing it, I do like to destroy them. Right, so Jam Chancellor turns out is not really any harder to dispose of than a regular Chancellor. Forgot to use my knife shield there as well. I am so fucking forgetful. Right, let's have a quick look for secret rooms. I will revisit the shop as well, because there was stuff there worth having. No, it doesn't look like we've got secret rooms there. Okay. I have to buy a key to get that heart locket. I'm going to do it. It's quite cheap for extra health, I think. I don't think either of those items are particularly worth it. If I had a follower, then maybe the baby good mimic would be worth it, but I haven't got one. And Ring of Mimic Friendship, I think, just stops mimics from attacking you. Which, yeah, hopefully I'll actually be able to spot them before they attack me next time round. Didn't last time, but whatever. Right. Could let a blank off in the shop to check for a secret room, but since I've got 3 rather than 2, I'll just hang on to the extra blank. Go off to the second floor. Seeing my little banner message at the bottom there, looking for clone paths and NPCs. Well, I haven't come close to clearing a path since I started this episode, that's my own doing. But I haven't seen much in the way of NPCs, and the clone has just not appeared yet since I unlocked it, which is just rude. This weapon appears to be doing absolute piss damage as well. Setting them on fire is nice, but you have to be pretty close. For fuck's sake. Get off. Okay, where next? Very annoying, can't seem to set that one on fire, because I'd like to. Okay. Do I want to try lockpicking it? I haven't really used the lockpicks much yet. Let's give it a go. Quite happy with that. Successful pick and decent outcome as well. Very poorly timed reload on my part there. Okay, I'm not about to sell her anything just at the moment. Apart from anything else, there's nothing here worth buying. There's no weapons. That item is like single use. It's to trigger the advanced dragon, which questionable whether I'll even make it as far as the dragon the way I've been playing. And yeah, I don't really want the advanced dragon because like it's kind of hard. I mean, I did my roll attack, but apparently I somehow still got hit. I don't understand how or why. I'm not pleased about it. Yeah, now that was just... that was me being crap. Let's have another crack with the lockpicks. I don't think it'll work, but... oh my word, there we go. Oh, now that's good. That should give me some extra health straight off, I think. I think wrong. Or is it just increased damage against bosses? I can't remember. Yeah, increased damage to powerful foes, so bosses will take damage better. And I'm okay with that. Okay, an ammo drop would be useful. Could have sworn there was a Gungeon in that room, but I guess I killed it. Yeah, this start weapon is so puny. So let's pick something other than the puny start weapon. Let's go back to the Phoenix. Okay, is that the whole floor? Yes it is. Done the chests. A decent amount of cash. Oh that's right, there was sod all worth having, wasn't there? Okay, well, you can profit from full hearts when there's a vampire, so I'm going to do that and then we're just going to dump all the money into the Nord key. So yeah, she's going to pay me 48 per full heart. Okay, so yeah, pretty flush right about now. Alright, let's get the health back. So 128, and then, like I say, I'm just going to fling it all into that bloody key, just so that it sooner or later becomes available. And yeah, let's go off fight the boss with my improved damage on bosses. With a whole bunch of weapons that don't do all that much damage. Let's try the crossbow and the shotgun shell thing. Ah, freaking hell. Yeah, I suppose it did do decent enough damage, just a pity about the hit at the very beginning. I'm not going to pick up the full heart just yet. I will pick up whatever that ring is. So I can get health from destroying chests with that. Let's go sell her some more health. And again, I'm just going to stick the money in this. Now it's under 500, that's half price. And yeah, pick up the health from the boss fight. It's one of the few things the rat doesn't steal. I suppose I could look for secret rooms as well. Got lucky, first one. Okay. Right, well, I'm going to go sell her some more health. Okay, there we go, and yeah, again, stick the money in there. So eventually, once that's been paid down to 0, or close to it, well, to 0, it will become available in future runs for 115. So it's still an expensive purchase, but much better than the 1,000 that was the asking price to begin with. Just hope my lack of cash isn't something I now come to regret on this floor. That was really stupid. Thought I had the timing right to sneak behind the log, but clearly I've cocked it up. So. I do like getting dynamite and grenades to blow up other enemies for me. I do not like this room. Anything with those bloody trains or the mobile cannons in are just a distinct pain in the arse. Right, what's still alive, for Christ's sake? Okay. Well, thought I'd give the lockpicks a go. That was clearly a waste of time. Forgetting I got this knife shield as well. Going to be a very slow chipping away at that 100 minecart kills trophy. Yeah, definitely pushing my luck with the lockpicks there. Yeah, that really wasn't a good outcome for a green chest. Oh, and I need money to wager to these guys. Right, okay. It does mean I can't go through their room to try and raise the extra cash. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, I was going to try and use the lockpicks on that, but it's not quite recharged. Right, just going to go back to the starter weapon for this eyeball thing. Just because it's so annoying to try and hit when it's actually got its eyes open. And I will now try and lockpick the hatch. It's worked, so yeah, whoever's watching stuck with me from early doors. I haven't said a word, but thank you for watching anyway. This is what you get down here. Long old subway leading to what appears to be a dead end. It's not. You can use blanks to break open a hole in the wall there, into a little cave that needs a second blank to open the back wall of. And then the Nord key that I've been slowly paying my way into will open up a final hatch and take you down to a secret floor. Right, so I have now got the requisite 21 for these guys. Let's see if I can do it without taking damage. Be handy if my bullets actually hit an enemy. There we are, challenge complete. There is a trophy for doing their challenge 5 times now. It's 2 or possibly 3 that I have actually succeeded at. And you get your money back if you win as well, which is nice. Oh, and a cluster mine, which is frankly a bit shit, so shall deploy the cluster mine and take the knife shield back. So thank you guys for setting me a little wager, but I'm just going to surround you with explosives. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze there. Right, not a mimic. Let's use a key rather than risking the lockpick again. Yeah, I'll have that. Cheers. Ugh, miles away to that. Miles away. Even further if you don't go the right way. I was going to say I might have a crack at doing a minecart kill in this room, but it'll be very difficult to do with there only being one minecart. Oh, actually I could still get away with it. I think being in it counts even if you're not moving. Just makes the whole avoiding enemy fire a little bit tricky. Okay, there's the boss. Oh, hello, Kershula. Now, if I'd known you had the wax wings, or if I'd been able to get them earlier, wax wings lets you fly, so crossing gaps becomes extremely easy. And some rooms that are really restrictive because of pits also become a lot easier to deal with because you can fly over them. So if you've got the TV and you're trying to bring that up to the 5th floor, every time you dodge roll you drop the TV, but if you don't have to dodge roll to cross gaps, it becomes quite a lot easier to do. There's also certain parts of the bullet that can kill the pass that are much easier to get if you can fly as well. So that's a shame that didn't turn up earlier in the run really, but not to worry. Don't think I fancy the ice bomb greatly. What else did she have? So although the flight is good, I don't know that it's particularly worth having. I can't afford that or that. Quite like Unicorn Horn as a weapon, just because I like all beam weapons really, but they don't necessarily do that much damage. And they're therefore not terribly ammo efficient, so I'll hold off. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to use here. Let's see. Oh, really thought I got bloody flawless there, and some little fucker shoots me right at the exact moment I finish the battle. What a tosser. Okay. And if I take the med kit, I've got to give up another item. Might give up the lockpicks actually. Yeah, that seems sensible. Don't really want to not be able to take the benefit of a med kit. And yeah, I can afford to buy keys. I've got a key as it is. Right, let's just have a quick look for secret rooms and we'll head off to the 4th floor then. There we are, trolling me by giving me my blank back. Still, it's a Guanstone, it might be of some use. Might pay a visit to the Tinker just to check what he wants for the shortcuts. Really don't have much in the way of hegemony credits, thought I was doing a bit better than that. So I think if I had enough for his liking, I mean, it's probably something like 20 or 25 that he wants, then he might have taken them even though it's not what he's asking for immediately. I haven't got 4 junk for you, I've got 1. There's an outside possibility of being able to junk 3 chests on this floor. Although, actually no, if I junk chests I'll get health out of them, so I've got the Ring of Chest Vampirism. So, probably not going to try to do that. Got a mirror room straight away, don't see these too often. It's going to give me extra curse for opening the chest, but I'm going to do it. And a beam weapon. I like beam weapons. Jam skeleton is not acceptable. However, a charmed jam skeleton, marginally more so. Be nice if I could actually hit it. Ugh, bastard. It's charmed and poisoned. This is taking some killing. Seriously, he's still not bloody dead. Right. Do not resurrect. Okay, that took a bit of doing. No to spiders. See if you can catch a beam, you little prick. Okay, so Science Cannon doing it a bit, after a fashion anyway. It does various different kinds of damage over time effects, so it's charming them sometimes, it's poisoning them sometimes, it's setting them on fire sometimes. Do not make any skeletons. This is a busy old room, isn't it? That's an empty old gun. That's an inaccurate old crossbow. Okay, let's try the science cannon again. Okay, so we've got a charmed enemy. Doesn't stay charmed enough, long enough to really be all that helpful, unfortunately. Decidedly unhelpful. Ah, taking so many stupid hits here. Right. And I thought I'd managed to hit the... Well, I was looking everywhere to try and find the guy that I knew was going to spawn a skeleton. Before he did. Clearly wasn't in time. Oh, stop hitting me, you skelly bastard. Right, you're going to do another one, are you? You think that's acceptable? Because I fucking don't. Right, who's still alive and where? Feels like nothing I'm using is doing the slightest bit of damage. I mean, look how many shotguns are lying around the place there. Okay. Haven't actually located any genuine chest rooms yet. Right, I'll refill the void core cannon. That was doing okay work. Oh, I'll have a red chest, thank you. A very diddy weapon. Is that the grass chopper? It is. I can't remember if that's any good or not. Hasn't got much ammo, so you'd imagine that it's something with a powerful effect. But I might be wrong about that. Not found the shop either. So I'll have to buy another key for whatever the other chest is. Yeah, it's not doing bad damage. Okay. Got a few Reapers. Unacceptable for the Reaper to fire off as I kill everything else in the room. I thought I saw that moving. Sneaky mimic bastard. Right, don't need a key for it at least. Oh, I thought that was the cigarettes. It's not, it's Space Friend. And I'm quite happy to get that. We must have a merchant over here. We do. Oh, you want keys for stuff, do you? I haven't got any keys. The room is an active item. I'd have to give up something. I'd give up knife shield for that, I think. Chest friendship. Can't remember what that does. Brick of cash helps see secret rooms. So if I could just find the real shop, I might be able to buy a key. Well, I will be able to buy a key. They've always got at least one for sale. Oh, you bugger. Ugh. Aren't you dead yet? Right, he is dead at least. And we got a key. So I need a key for that chest. Space Friend's getting in some nice little jabs every so often. And there's the shop. I do like a bullet modifier. I've already got a beam weapon. I think I will take the angry bullets. How much is a key? 32. 32 and 38 is 70, so I don't have enough for both of those things. Which is a bit of a nuisance. Alright, so it is only the one chest. Do I want a blue chest, or do I want the Daruma? I'll try the blue chest, because I know people rate the Daruma very highly, but it is an active item and I'm not good at using active items under pressure. That's a passive item. And it's got a synergy with the Phoenix. Okay, right. What have I got that can kill a boss? I'll try the grass chopper for a little while. And since there's a synergy with it, try the Phoenix too. Let's see how we get on. I'll even use the knife shield before I go in. I've got the medikit if I need it. Using the medikit. Oh, for God's sake, I hate this boss so much. Where are you even? Oh, why aren't you dead yet, really? Well, I'm glad I had the medikit. Okay, what needs ammo? Oh, I emptied the grass chopper, did I? Didn't even notice I had. Okay, and there's a cell somewhere. Must be off the exit room. Okay, well this should unlock an item at least. Because she goes no further than the 4th floor. So I'll pay a visit to her in the breach and we'll be able to unlock an item at least. Right, is there anything I can do on this floor? Have I got enough to make a purchase of some kind? Yes, but I don't want that. I can get the 2 keys, and then there was the key vendor. I probably will get the Daruma. So I'll get Brick of Cash as well. So, yeah. So now if there is a secret room, it should get pointed at by a weird little thing that sits up on the walls. So to that end it would actually be worth wandering around the entire floor just to see if there is a secret room anywhere. What about the shop? Nope. Haven't seen any indication of it so far. I mean, there may not be a secret room. That's the downside. always feel a bit cheated if you've got something that does reveal secret rooms, like a map or something along those lines, or like the item I've got now, and there aren't any. You just think, that's just rude. And I've got a feeling it is indeed being rude. Seriously. Don't think you ever get them in the start room. Well, I've checked both chest rooms. I've been around all, I think, all of the external rooms. Maybe not quite all of the external walls. I've been through this room, I'm pretty sure. Don't think it'd ever be off a boss arena. Okay. Disappointing. Right. Okay. So I'm on the 5th floor. I've just seen a massive spider on the wall. Gonna have to deal with that. I can't let that kind of behaviour go unchecked. Bear with me. Well, that didn't go quite as well as planned. It was sitting against the edge of the TV, which is up close to the wall, so I couldn't get at it with a glass. So I coaxed it out with a spatula to get it into safe glass catching distance, which is all working very good, but then just dropped to the floor in behind the TV cabinet. So I can't get that. And yeah, just gonna have to live with the knowledge that there is a category 2 spider running around the place. So it's just unacceptable. Still, right, let's see how far we can live on this floor. Which isn't necessarily going to be all that long. Still not seen any Cape Bulletkin either. Oh, this gun's just about to run out of ammo as well. What fun. Really? Oh yes, we've got the synergy on the Phoenix, haven't we? Which is why there is a Phoenix flying around the place. Let's try using that for a little while. Right. No to buffing things. Ah, fuck's sake. No to spawning skeletons, although you've already spawned the damn skeleton. No to jammed enemies as well, by preference. Seriously, this is just impolite. The skeleton's not fucking dead either. God. Does that mean, yeah, you're still alive? That's why, you little bastard. Do not reincarnate. Bastard. Oh, the fucking Phoenix is empty now as well. Great. Die, skeleton, die. And it's still not even the end of this room. Ah, for fuck's sake. That was with a bunch of decent power-ups there as well. That is a very disappointing end. Back to the breach. What a nuisance. However, there is an unlocked item. There's also an unlocked spider running around this living room somewhere as well, which I'm not pleased about. So yes, the unlock is... Oh, actually, have I completed this? I probably still need quite a few more. No, here's the unlock. The blast helmet has been unlocked. So, yeah, there we go. Blast helmet unlocked. And for good measure, I'll kick a helmet again, but it's on a chain now. So yeah, that's essentially the end of her usefulness. Couldn't remember if I'd spoken to him to get his last unlock after doing the third floor shortcut. It would appear I did. So the only other thing to do now is either hold on to the hegemony credits for the shortcut, or to buy some shit with them. That's always a help against bosses. What we've got left? Oh, exactly the right amount for those two sets of things, so we'll have them as well. So there's some unlocks. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all we can do. Used up all the hegemony credits there. Right, okay, well, that's it for this episode. So didn't quite get to the past for the pilot. In fact, it wasn't even all that close really. The fifth floor did me in pretty quickly when I did eventually get there. But thank you for watching, and yeah, stay tuned for the next episode of Unloaded. We'll see if we can actually do some more meaningful progress than we have done so far in this episode. Follow me on Twitch if you like what you saw, or check out the stuff over on YouTube under the username BaldyChris. But thanks for watching, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.